Drop scones are one of my most favorite snacks ever because my mom used to cook drop scones every single weekend, but she would add a twist by adding in little slices of banana in between the scones. Drop scones are a crowd pleaser and you can enjoy over a cup of tea, coffee, or even some juice or some finger food for your kids, and it's going to be so delicious, flavorful, and yum. You're going to need very few ingredients which are pantry staples, but you'll need some cardamom powder and cinnamon powder to add in flavor into the drop scones. So into your bowl, you're going to add in a third cup of margarine. Add in half a cup of sugar, but you can reduce the amount of sweetness if you don't love your drop scones sweet. Using my spatula, I'm going to mix in the sugar together with the margarine. Once combined, I'm going to crack in 2 eggs. Use my spatula and whip up the eggs, margarine, and sugar. Two minutes in, this is how your butter is going to be looking, and it's going to be light and super fluffy. You can also use a whisk to whisk in your eggs, sugar, and margarine. So next you're going to add in a teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of cardamom powder, half a teaspoon of cinnamon powder, a quarter teaspoon of salt to mix up until fully combined into the butter. And this is how your butter is going to be looking. So now you're going to gradually add in your all-purpose flour, and this is 2 cups for the recipe, alternating with some buttermilk. Scrape your bowl to make sure all the dry and wet ingredients are fully combined, and this is how your butter is going to be looking. The baking powder is going to help the drop scones to fluff up while frying, while the cinnamon and cardamom powder are going to add in a very nice flavor. As for the salt, it's going to balance the sweetness of the drop scones, so it's not optional. Don't overmix your butter. Once everything is fully combined, you're going to be resting for around 5 to 10 minutes. 10 minutes in, you're going to be placing a frying pan over medium flame and add in cooking oil. I've already done that, and my butter is well rested. So now it's time to wait for the cooking oil to get hot for around 30 seconds to a minute. You're going to need somewhere to transfer your drop scones when ready, and a skimmer. Once your cooking oil is ready, you're going to use 2 spoons. For me, I'm going to be adding in using an ice cream scoop. So I'm going to scoop out the butter and drop into the hot cooking oil. The reason they're called drop scones is because you scoop out and drop the butter in hot cooking oil. Make sure the flames are not too hot because the drop scones are going to cook super fast on the outside and the inside is not going to be cooked. Also, using an ice cream scoop is going to give you even sized drop scones which are going to turn out absolutely flavorful because they're going to be because of the cinnamon and cardamom powder. So you're going to cook until you notice bubbling on top. Once ready, you're going to flip so that the other side can cook. Immediately the butter hits the pan, the kitchen is going to be smelling absolutely amazing from the cinnamon powder and cardamom powder. One minute in, I'm going to check on my drop scones, and this is how they're going to be looking. They're so gorgeous and perfectly cooked. So using a skimmer, I'm going to scoop out my drop scones and transfer to a plate lined with kitchen paper towel. The skimmer is going to help you drain the excess oil. So I'm going to transfer to my plate lined with kitchen towel to drain off the remaining oil. Then I'm going to be adding in my next round. Isn't it amazing how we can create very simple recipes out of pantry staple ingredients which are just sitting in the kitchen? Yeah, just look at my drop scones. They look so good and are super delicious. Don't overcrowd your pan because the temperature of the oil is going to drop and the oil is going to seep into the drop scones. Hence, you're going to get some greasy scones. 1 minute in, I'm going to use my skewer and flip so that the other side can cook carefully. And wow, I must say I'm salivating because they look so good. And the aroma in the kitchen also is perfect. The trick is to make sure that the outside has a gorgeous golden brown color and also it's crispy, while the inside is perfectly cooked and ready to enjoy. So I'm going to transfer the rest. Then I'm going to be adding in my last round. If you have a bigger pan, it's going to take you 2 batches to make your drop scones. 2 minutes in, my last round is ready. Transfer to my plate. This is how my drop scones have turned out, and as usual, I've served on a platter just for you guys to see how gorgeous they look. So I'm going to pick one, and it's super crispy on the outside. And this is how it looks on the inside. So I'm going to have my first bite. Wow. Oh wow. The drop scones are sweet. We have wonderful cinnamon and cardamom flavor. Crunchy on the outside. Definitely this is a must-try recipe. Bye-bye.